Alright, we're back.
Wounded and tired, Siri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found
Took a
her,
break,
took
got
her
some
to the
food.
town, Fallon's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Shit, hang on.
Teach trolls how to cuss.
Geralt, my man, been bloody years.
This hole.
Relax, Og. This bugger's an old friend of mine.
Bugger friend I'll go. A wheeze in soup throw.
I'd make for an awfully veiny morsel.
Right, true that. Just look at the ploughing bastard. Naught but skin and bones.
What a ninja turtle? These are trolls, not turtles.
Well, gentle trolls, high time I travelled on. You, practice what I taught you. Give you a fucking exam next time I come through.
Tell her no go. Tell her sit. Sit ass down. Tell her suck cock shoesies make.
I can see you've made friends. But Taller needs to come with me.
Blood nowhere Taller go. Taller chooses makes.
But I need him.
Taller's here stay. You chooses got. Og chooses got not. Rug got not. Pug got not. Taller chooses make. Taller go.
Now let's all stay calm. Taller will be back. He just needs to come with me. We'll, get some leather for your shoes.
Listen to Geralt. He's telling the ploughing truth. Look at your feet. They're fucking mammoth. Need a damn bale of leather to make shoes for them. Understand? Me and Geralt will get some cocksucking leather. Then I'll come back and make your blasted shoes for you.
Shoes is pug for? And rug for?
2 pairs for each of you gnarled pricks.
Taller go. But back come must.
Knew you buggers were good mates. Sit tight. Be back in a bit. Gotta admit, you have a way with talk.
Never thought of that
having children.
Children aren't trolls, and vice versa. Besides, butchers are sterile.
Ah, you've not changed a bit. Still tart as rotting rhubarb.
Jesus, hurry the fuck up, dude. Come on.
Farewell.
Yeah, I do. Most of the fucking time, thanks.
Is there any reason we're walking so slow?
Thanks again, Geralt. I'll take it from here. And I'll be sure to tell Roach and Dijkstra how you buggered Og and his mates sideways. As I see it, they'll be so impressed they'll shit themselves.
I am rushing them.
So what'll you do now?
What do you mean? Head back to Novigrad. Dijkstra, Roach and I have got a master plan to set in motion.
I'll ask again. Details.
Forgive me, mate, I plough in calm. See, were it just up to me, I'd spill it loud and proud. You're trustworthy like no one else I know. But I'm not on my own, so bloomin' unilateral decisions are out of the question. Trap stays shut, I'm afraid.
Right. Gotcha. Tell me, you were a fence in Vizima. How'd you become a cobbler?
Pick the least suspicious profession. The fence thing, shite cover. Pissed too many folk off. I didn't need the attention. It's all about being an innkeep. You meet a lot of folk, you know, tossers mostly, but willing to talk about all sorts of things. Problem is, you're tied down like a mutt on a chain. One and the same yard all the time.
Whereas a cobbler travels everywhere.
Better believe it. Even cobbled together this fancy rolling stall.
Lovely.
Bloody bullseye. I've made a small fortune out of it since the war started. Those pricks in uniform are always marching. Know what happens when their cocksucking boots disintegrate? Their feet bleed, blister up. Not a soldier out there wouldn't sell his mother for a comfy pair of combat boots.
So long, Taller. And good luck.
Oh, I can bloody use it. Radovid's one crafty ore with a clap. But we'll figure a way round that twat. Soon the whole bloody North will be blathering about how he got fucked.
Careful it's not also blathering about 3 assassins, drawn and quartered.
Fear not, Geralt. We know what we're doing. Farewell.
Farewell.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Cowards, Ed. Likely pissing themselves.
We've come for Bertram. Surrender him, and no one will get hurt. Oh, Witcher, did the villagers hire you?
Whatever you're planning, plans gotta change. I can't, won't let you hurt these people.
I'm not here to hurt anyone except that scoundrel Bertram. Came to me unbeckoned a half-year back. Said he'd betray who's worth looting, for a share in the takings, of course. But sometime on, the bugger grew greedy. He wanted more. I refused. That's when he set the witch hunters on us. Lost half me men because of him. Now step aside, Witcher. This ain't your affair. We want Bertram, no one else. Give my word.
Don't care much what you say. Take your men and get lost, or there'll be blood.
Oh, there'll be blood either way. You just ensured there'll be more of it.
Fucking come on! Kill the horse. Cloud curses. You like a dog. Cloudy verses. Wonderful hiding you gave them.
You failed to mention she was a werewolf.
Well, I mean, we wasn't altogether sure ourselves. But that's a good thing. It's what witches are for, innit? Killing monsters. Thanks for your help. This here's well earned.
Winds howling.
White head like a miller's son.
Come on, Roach.
Oh!
Oh, what am I doing?
Come on.
My daddy's a witch
Ooh.
hunter and chases old crones. That's just talk.
Half the price.
Greetings, Witcher.
Hear about the White Lady.
As I hoped. I notice it's been hanging so long, sun's near bleached it blank.
Managed to decipher it somehow, but I need more information.
Ask away. Afraid to go out in the fields anyway for fear of ending up like Mikko and his band.
Mikko and his band. Who are they?
4 lads, drunkards and good-for-nothings all. They'd drained a few pints and decided they'd all plough the White Lady. Maybe then she'd bugger off.
Romantics.
Seems the White Lady spurned their advances. They still lie in the field. Folk are afeard to bury 'em.
So the White Lady haunts your fields?
True. Just past the hut near the old tower. Folk say she's made her home there. So, will you save us from her?
White Lady can wait. Let's talk about my pay first.
Oh, so be it.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Using more effective means than brave Mikko.
Ah!
Let's go!
Ah.
Whatever he saw just before he died gave him quite a scare. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noonwraith did this. Pale skin, but no blood loss. This is no vampire. Expected to see 4 bodies. Hard-headed men. Deep, uneven tracks. Someone fled blindly, in a panic. Ought to explore the tower. Blood trail leads to the cellar. Ghouls dragged the body downstairs, but it wasn't their kill. Skin's unnaturally pale, cracked. All signs point to a Noonwraith. She's avoiding me. Gotta find something that belonged to her. She'll have to show then. Run, Roach.
Greetings, Witcher.
Seems your white lady's a Noonwraith.
That means... Gods, poor Lucy.
Lucy. She was gonna marry, right?
Yeah. Her parents swore her to a smith from the city. Well-to-do, sure, but older and more brittle than elven ruins. Lucy ran from the altar out into the fields, where she slashed her veins. Used the silver dagger she'd gotten for the betrothal. Wait, let me show you. Lucy's parents couldn't bear to sell it, bury it even. They left it in my care.
I want to send her away, but I've got to bring her close, lure her first. I need an object that belonged to her. Dagger would be perfect.
Take it, but kill Lucy. Promise me. She shouldn't suffer no more.
Oh! What? Scandalous.
Half the price? Are you daft? She's the sprightliest heifer north of the Pontar. Sprightly? Her udder scrape the ground. Sagging udders?
Oh!
Let's dance.
Roach, where you going?
Greetings, Witcher.
Problem solved. You can go back to your fields.
Thank you. Your coin. And may fortune smile upon you.
Let's go.
Wild hunts take
Go for the horse son's eyes! Oh, you're fucked. Conjure it! Bastards, conjure it!
Welcome to Holofernes Myersdorf at your service. Meet my sons, Bernie, Franklin, and Hugo.
Nice to meet you. Geralt of Rivia.
I know who you are. Recognize the hair. Truth is, I've been waiting for someone like you.
Worried about the apiarian phantom? Saw your notice.
That's right. He's ravaging my hives.
As far as my reward's concerned.
Oh, as you wish.
So it's a deal?
It is.
You do realize this apiarian phantom? Well, there is no such thing. It's a monster, gotta be. A wraith, maybe. Any of your workers see anything?
I did. I was cleaning a hive when I heard a farmhand cry out. Screamed as though he'd been stung by a whole swarm all at once. I ran to him, but he was dead.
Any stings on him?
None. He looked like he had frostbite. Blue lips, frost in his hair, and dead bees lay all around him.
Farmhand who died. What did you do with the body? Wouldn't mind a look.
Too late for that. We buried the poor fellow a few days back.
Where'd the phantom appear? Can any of you show me?
I'll go. Come with me. This way. Follow me.
Where'd you get the idea it was an apiarian phantom?
It's a beekeeping superstition. You mismanage the bees' offerings, the phantom appears. He destroys the hives and kills the bees, so that no one can use these noble creatures for ignoble purpose.
Sicked your bees on the competition, eh?
No. Father recently signed a contract with the Redanians.
So the phantom's from Nilfgaard.
The Witcher, eh?
please. Here's where the Phantom killed the farmhand.
Maybe it left some tracks. Covered in frost. Cold must have killed the bees. Blood. Dried and blackened, so several days old. Must be where the farmhand died. The Apiarian Phantom's got large clues will lead me, and it's pretty damn heavy. Tracks disappear in the water. Doubt anything's hiding in this puddle they call a lake. Need to check the other side, see if the trail goes on. Show me a pond, and I'll show you the drowners. But they didn't destroy the hives.
What now, you piece of filth?
Oh my god.
Through here. Gotta find another way in. It's locked.
I got the key right here. Father began building this house for Bernie, but ran out of coin. It's been standing half finished since.
Wonderful hiding place for whatever destroyed your hives. I'm going in. You go home and bar your door. Who knows what might come out of there. Apiarian Phantom my ass. It's a hound of a wild hunt. How the hell did it end up here? Roach will run you down. Faster.
Run, Roach.
Oh my god.
Hey-ya.
What happened, ma'am?
As if the war weren't enough, sir. I'm losing me ends. How am I to live, eh?
Get a look at the thieves?
What thieves? It's monsters taking me chickens. An ordinary thief I'd nab on me own, but beasts? What am I to do?
I can help you. Not for free. But you're advanced in years, so I won't ask too much.
Poppycock. Not much, he says. But you'll take me liver come the end. Well, no one else is lining up to help me. Me hen started disappearing about a week past. Always take one at a time, the vermin.
One at a time? Interesting. Monsters leave any tracks?
Aye. Prints of wolf paws, but strange-like. As if the wolves walked on their hind legs. And don't you be like that wise-ass Yossit from down Warren tells me I'm mistaken. But if you know beast tracks like I do, me man were the best poacher for miles around.
I see. I'd still like to examine the prints myself.
Yeah, did you drive off the fen?
Your Apiarian Phantom was a hound of the Wild Hunt.
Eternal fire! Hounds run with the Wild Hunt as well.
About 2 weeks back, I woke suddenly in the night, saw the hunt streaking across the sky.
Hound must have gotten separated then. Couldn't go back, so it hid in the empty house. It's hardly compensation for your losses, but at least the hound won't destroy any more hives.
Thank you, Witcher. It's true. Nothing like hiring a specialist. Enough for today, boys. Let's go home. There's a big day tomorrow. Let's rebuild the hives the hound destroyed.
Greetings.
Would... Farewell. Wolf prints, all right. Though something's not right. Wolf prints, and small footprints next to them, but no signs of struggle. Little footprints. Interesting.
Watch out, Petey! He's got a sword! A soldier!
He won't take us alive!
Not gonna hurt you.
Then why are you here? That captain with the black moustache send you?
Don't know any captain. Followed the tracks of the hen-stealing monsters here.
You're a little fuss over a few skinny hens. The old lady didn't like 'em much anyway. She were always yelling at 'em. And she looks like a witch.
Why are you in the woods? Where are your parents?
Soldiers caught him.
We was crossing the river, but they spotted us. We ran, but Mum and Dad had bags. Told us to flee.
Lived in the woods alone ever since?
Sure. Find a lot of things, steal a few others. We get by just fine.
Where'd the wolf prints come from?
Dad once hunted down a wolf. Gave each of us a paw for good luck. We tied him to our shoes.
'Cause wolves steal hens, right?
Sure. Usually not one at a time, though. You survive by stealing from others. This can't end well. You should ask someone for help.
Who'd help us? Who'd take us? Once we've got all the hens, we'll go deep in the woods.
Petey says we's gonna hunt. We're animal hides, so a tent out of leaves.
And never grow up.
Last bit's most likely. Good luck, I guess. And watch out for yourselves.
What is it?
Found a group of kids in the woods. They were the ones stealing your hens.
Oh, children, eh? Riding on the backs of wolves, were they?
Never any wolves here. The kids are just clever.
If they've anything in their noggins, they'll stay away from me hen house now.
Take them in. Give them a home. Won't steal from you then.
Sure, but I'll be feeding the whelps. I gain nothing from it. But suppose I'll give it some thought.
Use the restroom.
Faster.
Stop coming. There's something.
Right again. Damn mages. Last chance to surrender unorthodox books. Grimoires and tracts in the sacred.
I'm here about the contract.
Oh, well, a night patrol got massacred. Tough men, the lot, armed to the teeth. A beast, must be.
Must? What makes you say that?
If you've seen the corpses.
Let's talk about my pay first. I know what my services are worth. What did the corpses look like?
I've not seen anything like it in my life, and I've seen a lot of corpses. Ever heard talk of folk who died in the deserts of Zerrikania from the heat alone? These corpses came straight out of those tales.
Bodies buried yet? Where?
Orders were to burn them. Our medic was to take a look first, talk to him. He's at the docks now.
See what I can do.
We'll pay you. The boys and me, we pulled what we had for a reward.
Oh, God. A Reaper's come for me. Oh!
Rain again. Damn ages. Drenched again.
You're the medic.
What can I help you with?
I'm looking into the dead guards. Heard you did autopsies.
Did their friends hire you? Good. I'm happy to help.
Find any claw or fang marks on the bodies?
Fangs? No. Claws? Not quite. Only scratches. Fingernails, most likely. From their adventures with whores.
Last body. Where was it found?
In a side alley along the road from the docks to the brothel district. Someone had dropped it there in the middle of the night.
Need to examine that spot. Heard the bodies were desiccated.
Do you believe a beast killed them? I don't. The bodies were dried out. But perhaps they tried to apprehend a mage who cast a nasty spell on them.
Was it dehydration?
Strictly speaking, no. Though I don't quite know what to compare it to.
Thanks. Should go see the place where they were found.
Good luck.
Right, pretty looky, Mr. Fancy Pants. Familiar.
Since yesterday been stuck.
Once there was a little trouble. My mum says I'll turn into a strigger.
Right one. Take a go.
People, help me!
Bodies were found here. Gotta look for clues. Anything unusual.
You two. Yeah?
I will. I want him alive, you. Alive!
Take this, burn it, hide it, whichever. Just don't get caught.
I'm knackered.
Wanted, 3 bandits in possession of magic contraband. Objects are dangerous. Banned, to be destroyed immediately. Last seen, known as the Fox, hiding on Temple Isle, near the bridge. Fritz, hiding near the Crooked House. Walter, last seen in the Lace Halls, near the Putrid Grove. Bandits to be apprehended for, or if they resist, killed where they stand.
Hobnailed guards' boots. Unimportant. A child's footprints. Damn, lots of foot traffic. Hoofprints, clearly. A horse? No horse I know walks on 2 legs.
Ooh.
Evidence all points to crippled Kate's.
What's the hurry? So, a bit of lust in your freakish heart after all.
Heard about the murders? Guardsmen?
Many perish round here. It's the pleasure kills them.
Tell the truth.
The succubus. It draws customers. It's raised our take in something wonderful. I know it's a threat, but I don't know that it kills.
A succubus. Where'll I find it?
I've placed it in a house nearby. Here's the key.
Whoa.
Snake eyes. Got a snake's tongue as well.
We can go at it here, or at my place. You choose.
Wanna fight me?
What do you seek? Pain me
Hunters won't hassle you, Witcher. Your average non-human don't do cockwood.
Why are you wandering the streets?
They want more and more till you ain't got but your soiled breeches. I must go to the wood. Ah, get off.
Mutant! That would burn this ploughing city to ash. What'll we do with her, Rennie? Temple guard on again. A whole day wasted.
Armed ruffians in town. Scandalous.
What's this one doing here?
You stupid! Can't you see he's a witcher? Likely tracking some beast.
Dummy chimneys. Stop, or tell the king.
Oi, Grey Knight! Need a squire?
creatures.
Have you come to kill me?
Dunno. Wanna talk first? Why'd you kill those guards?
I was careless. Let them surprise me. They wished to kill me. I had to defend myself.
That it? No heartrending story about human hatred for all things different, all things strange?
I'm not one to lie, nor do I kill without reason.
You gotta leave the city.
And what if I don't?
I'll have to kill you.
I despise change. How stupid of me to walk into an ambush, let myself be surprised.
I'll have to lie about killing you. Usually I bring a trophy.
Very well, take this. And this, because I'm furious with you. Though I shall calm down once I'm away from this place.
Behave, Witcher.
Oh! You normally pay. Ah!
I've seen how work those Temerians.
Hmm? Guards were killed by a succubus.
Succubus? In Novigrad? How? Light of the eternal fire protects the city?
Must have gone out a few times recently. Anyway, succubus won't harm anyone anymore. Here's proof.
Masterful work, Witcher. And here's your reward, as promised.
Farewell.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I was really wanted to take a shower, freshen up, sweat a little bit. Took a steaming hot shower.
Any need, Master? Oh, I've had enough of living. Ah!
Arms for bread, please, poor folk. What difference would it
The bagel once feast abroad. Vile strumpet tried to beguile my man.
No discounts, no credit.
I met you, mate.
Richard, sir! Help a woman in need!
What's the problem?
My house. Something haunts it. It howls, rattles chains, shatters plates. I fear merely being there. Will you see what sort of phantom this is? I'll spare no amount of gold.
Sounds like a white or a puff bow. Fine, I'll tend to it.
Thank you ever so much. Come with me. I will show you the way.
And her lad deals fist tech.
Come on, avoid dallying. What's my advice? Yablets after the latest fashion. Get them here and only here.
Shit yourself out of beer.
A worthy companion.
Get it from both sides!
Don't let him drive you back.
Don't enjoy being tricked.
Tricked? I only said my house was haunted. I could not know it was hunters.
Mm-hmm. Except the hunters knew exactly who they were waiting for. Reeks of a trap to me.
Very well.
I'm back. I had to take a shower.
Perhaps I've not been completely candid. Especially as I've no gold for the reward either. Which does not mean you shall walk away empty-handed. Here, a key to a treasure. There are 3 in all. Follow the hunters to find the other 2. I must flee now.
pilgrimage to a temple of the eternal fire.
My, what a freak.
Lake is so
You'll starve to death, monsters. I asked for fresh fish. What's this? Fresh fish? You call this fresh?
Well, not a freak. I've heard ballads about you, and that sorcerer. Youth these days, hair-brained, all of them.
No two ways about it.
Ah, now she was a beauty. I won't complain.
It's not safe to go out in the streets anymore.
This house, has it always been crooked? Nah, of course not. They built it straight, then two men moved in, wanted to break into Vivaldi's band. They've been cranky since morning. They dig a tunnel from the cellar of the house straight to the vault.
Temple guard let even you into the
Didn't reinforce the tunnel. When that collapsed, the house went all crooked.
Long dead. Damn, Hunter's got here first.
Mates, where things are now, and a snowball's chance in summer, we're gonna move the goods at a decent price. Too many finks, too few buyers. We gotta hide it and wait for better times to come, assuming they ever do. I know what you're thinking, that I'm trying to fuck you over. But I'll hoof it along with the treasure. Not that I hold it against you, don't trust you one whit either. So in order for us all to sleep soundly, let's do the following. We'll hide the loot at my place, behind a door with 3 locks, which, as you geniuses surely guessed, can only be opened with 3 keys, one held by each of us. That way we'll be sure no one will plow the others, and we'll split the gold evenly once it's all blown over. Deal. Wait, it's in the room? Am I just dumb? Oh, shit.
Wonder what this is.
Oh, God. A reaper's come for me.
Those armies across the river. Worrying.
State your origin.
Melon. War's on there, sir.
Melon's a hive of witchcraft.
Think I'm in love.
Is this what I'm supposed to do? I don't remember.
Washed your hair lately?
Right, it's clear as the eternal fire.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was bullshit.
Well, another freak.
There's a way to get down there, I just don't remember where exactly it's at. On your map, note the furthest western house on the island. So this one. 2 buildings over from the marker if you have it on. Oh, so it's... yeah, okay. You want to head to that house, and on the western side of it, you'll find a rock ledge that drops down to a grassy path.
How'd you discover it was a city colony?
It's not a trap. I'm trying to find legendary Witcher gear.
You can learn a great deal when you're gripping a pair of pincers or white-hot tongues.
Oh, shit. I have no idea if I'm going the right way. Something tells me I'm not. Definitely not. Well, now I don't think I can get back up.
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Sorry, Ember.
In short, who kisses your ass today?
No loitering
will fight
round
it
here.
tomorrow.
There's a rock ledge that leads to a grassy path.
Behave, Witcher.
Oh, I think this is it.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Fuck. Invoice for a golem issued by Yehuda Lau, purchaser Arunas Verstangard, goods purchased Guardian Golem, clay, porcelain, warranty. In the event of damage to the ceramic, please report immediately to the nearest branch of Yehuda Lau and apprentices. The golem can only be serviced by qualified company personnel. Look to the depths to be lifted up. Okay. We're gonna see if there's anything else in that area. Locked. Okay. As per the instructions of our supervisor, Arenas var Steingard, we have conducted a series of studies on the genotype of the creatures commonly known as drowners. Sadly, administering a poison made of fugu fish induced a coma in all the specimens in the study. After 24 hours, the vital functions of all above-mentioned specimens ceased, prohibiting us from continuing with the study. Okay. I do not understand this puzzle. Dear Pascal and Timo, I've got a bit of time between these treatments I have to administer to these stinking drowners, so as promised, I'm writing you the recipe for my famous spiced chicken and pumpkin stew. Pumpkin, chicken thighs, or alternatively chicken breast, mix of exotic spices, milk of the Cocos nucifera, hard to get, but there's a ship from the Opekenberg and Sons Import Company that arrives in Novigrad port first Wednesday of every month, and those guys sell everything. Striped horse included. Remainder of the list is illegible. I'm sure you'll figure out the process on your own. Good luck. Damn. Let's see. Cat School, Temple Isle. Puzzle. Has to face the center. Okay. Motherfucker. Oh, there we go.
No good, no evil, only pain. Seems you are bleeding.
Moonblade. Laboratory notebook. Day 1. Luckily the teleport deposited us directly in my laboratory. It's good to be home. I'd grown sick to the gills of that leaky tub. I hope that storm I summoned smashed it into those craggy rocks off the grassy knoll shore. The experiments which my students conducted on drowners in my absence did not yield the expected results. As usual, I must do everything myself. I will administer a brew of medicinal opium to the subject. This milk of the poppy will keep the Witcher in a state of half-consciousness, and thus incapable of any resistance. Commencing studies. Note: I must hold off on my planned experiments while I clear up the demolished portion of my laboratory. I have set the bones in the forearm of one of my assistants. I will now administer a quadruple dose of milk of the poppy to the Witcher. Day 4. Subject shows incredible resistance to physical torture. Only broke after the second day of intense labor. Moderately satisfactory results from the interrogation. Garnered information about Witcher training and the Cat School of Witchers in general. As I suspected, the Cat School Witchers are for the most part of elven stock. This school must have some tie to the elder races. Addendum. Perhaps its founder was a member of the Aeneid. Subject unfit for further study. I've discontinued his doses of poppy. Day 7. Administered extract of cowbane and hemlock. In typical representatives of the human and Aeneid species, such a mixture provokes paralysis of the peripheral nervous system, and eventually of the nerve endings as well. This results in muscular, skeletal, pulmonary, and cardiac paralysis, and ultimately death through suffocation. The Witcher is not, however, a typical representative of any species. The poison did seem to cause some mild irritation in his nervous system. His mutated body quickly managed to neutralize the harmful alkaloids. In a matter of hours, all symptoms of the poison I administered have vanished. Day 15. Stinging him with sea wasp toxin did not provoke the expected results. In order to strengthen the toxin's effect, I have poured ethyl alcohol into his wounds. His nervous system seems to be immune. Day 26. The subject has been tortured, poisoned, burnt, frozen, starved, and dehydrated, and despite it all, his body continues to function. He eats and drinks by himself, moves about his cell on his own, and is able to articulate simple words. Please, drink, don't hurt, stop. Conclusion. As I suspected, the Witcher is a superb energumen. A demon trapped in such an excellently prepared body will become death incarnate, vengeful wrath made flesh, and placed at my command. No one has succeeded in creating a being of such power since the times of Melaspan and Alzur. This is a great day for science. Time to begin the incantations. Yeah, it's pouring like crazy.
Plowing deep, fucker! Get him! Come on!
Kian is enlisted with the flying stack as a guard of sorts. A hefty sack of Novigrad crowns convinced the captain to lodge me in his cabin. All is going according to plan. I'm actually finding this expedition amusing. I'm glad I didn't contract the kidnapping out to some bulgy armed halfwit. I'll do it more gracefully myself. He's cautious. I won't be able to put him down with a casually placed poison apple. Guess I'll have to zonk him out with a spell and whisk him away via teleport. I just hope it won't plop us down somewhere in the middle of Temple Isle instead of in my quarters below it. The power pulsating from my laboratory tends to throw off a good portion of my attempts to teleport home. Very high level resistance to psionic spells. Time needed for full penetration of his nervous system, a half an hour at least. I definitely did not read all that, but oops. Captain's log. Left Novigrad, heading south to Bremvord. All's calm. Arrived in Bremvord, ports full, 4 hulks, 6 cogs, 1 carrack, and nigh on a dozen longships. Strange. Near half the longships carry privateers in the Empire's employ. Now what's old Nilfgaard want a pirate fleet for, and why is she anchored in Bremvord? Done loading, all passengers on board. We're leaving Bremvord, course set for Novigrad. Strange. A mage paid through the nose to share a cabin with the Witcher. Freaks are drawn to each other, it seems. The Witcher's a real treasure. It's not just about monsters. Even customs officers are more civil with Kian around. And they aren't as annoyingly scrupulous as usual. It seems the legends surrounding a Witcher have curtailed their zeal. Pressure's fallen rapidly. Winds change directions. Could use that mage now. One that followed the Witcher like a shadow. But the two of them are nowhere to be found. Cowards. Boatswain says he heard a terrible ruckus in the Witcher's cabin this morning, with bright flashes coming out from under the door. Been quiet since. Must investigate. Their cabin's empty. Can't search the ship now. Need to reef the sails. Won't make it to port. Must stay out at sea. We'll raise the staysails and hope the gods watch over us from there. What the fuck is this thing again? Oh yeah, Draconid. Dope.
Damn it.
thought they were rare and witchers don't kill dragons. It's not a dragon. Dragons are dragons. That was a basilisk. But yeah, witchers don't kill dragons. I mean, Geralt has in the past, but it was for good cause. Oof. I'm gonna use the restroom.
want to look around some.
Okay, ow. Fuck. Professor Sigismund Gloger? Jesus, what a name. Excavations to be carried out by Gottfried Oss, Michelle Sabina Ruxer, and Marco Gettel, under the supervision of Professor Sigismund Gloger. We have begun excavation work under the aegis of the Oxenford Academy and with kind sponsorship from Prince Adrian of the Sea Cats. Our goal is to find the legendary treasure of King Malgor of Estair. 8th of Blythe, first day of excavations. I am deeply worried about the Witcher present among our company. I had a bad feeling about him at the very start, during the first meeting at Castle Drum. Now, as we trek dark underground caverns, his presence gives me shivers. Are we entirely sure his task is to protect our expedition? Furthermore, Castle Drum is too close to Oxenford for us not to have heard those unsettling rumors about Prince Adrian. A legible fragment. 11th of Blythe, third day of excavations. Kian demanded we surrender all notes found in the ruins of the Elven Armory. I refused. 13th of Blythe, fifth day of excavations. We pitched camp in a vast and dry cavern in the easterly portion of the complex. There are a few active portals here. I'm afraid they are very likely unstable and unidirectional. 14th of Blythe, sixth day of excavations. The Witcher murdered Marco. He was deciphering one of the priceless elven sketches when suddenly, as I watched on aghast, the Witcher slit his throat and grabbed his incunabulum. No idea what the fuck that is. I panicked and jumped into one of the portals. It deposited me in some chamber which has no exit. Unless an echo of the portal appears, I am stuck here for good. I hope Michelle and Gottfried manage to escape. Remainder of the notes difficult to decipher and no dates are indicated. I must conclude the Witcher had from the very start been operating on Prince Adrian's orders. I would not be surprised if they were toasting their scheme success Drum Castle at this very moment. Blast it. Perhaps I should have given those elven diagrams to Kian after all. What good are they to me here, if I am to rot in this crypt? I have finished the last drops of my water. There is nothing to eat. No echo from the portal has appeared. Gods, I don't believe in you, but if you do in fact exist, if you exist, save me. Damn. An inoculum is a book, pamphlet, or broadside printed in Europe during the early stages of printing up to the year 1500. The term comes from Latin word whatever, which means cradle or swaddling cloth. Did you just copy and paste that? That's funny. Thank you. So it's just a book then? I was hoping it was butt or something. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of like old-timey words that I've never heard of before. And a lot of weird fucking names. It takes a lot to read. It sounds like balls. Oh. What the fuck? The camera. I don't know where you got balls from. It definitely does not sound like balls. It sounds like incubus. Spiderweb? What the fuck? What are you talking about? I'm confused now. Kian performed wonderfully. It's a shame, of course, that Professor Gloger disappeared somewhere in the ruins of Estair along with the rest of the elven diagrams, but those sketches for a steel sword alone are worth as much as a village in southern Redania. We split the takings equally, as per our agreement. I kept the diagram for the silver sword, while Kian took the crossbow diagram. I must admit, I didn't exactly need every member of the expedition's head preserved in vinegar, but they do constitute impressive proof of Kian's conscientiousness and professionalism. The Witcher swore none of the archaeologists would leave Estair alive, and none did. All the more shame, then, that Kian didn't accept my offer. As my personal bodyguard, he would never have wanted for a thing. Steady pay, caviar and strawberries for breakfast, lobster for lunch, daily baths, a court surgeon, and courtesans of both sexes for all his needs. And if he still lacked for anything, he had but to knock on my chamber door. He must very much love all that trudging around the world, because I do not believe Jacob of Dimbick could have dangled a better offer than I did. Really now, Jacob of Dimbick, a second-rate captain transporting whores to dockside Novigrad pimps for a fistful of crowns. With any luck, sooner or later a storm will sink that leaky tub of his, and Kian will return to me, tail between his legs. Illegible scribbling, scrubbed, illegible, waxing, illegible, blade oil, illegible, devil's puffball, illegible, contortions. Ink visibly fresher than previous entries. Many years must have passed. I have heard the Flying Deer, the vessel on which Kian was sailing, wrecked off the coast of Grassy Knoll. Was it my curse? Not bad for a beginner. Perhaps I should think about enrolling at Banard. That was a pretty good story, all in all. So the Witcher was hired by a prince, and then something, they were looking for diagrams or something, I think, and then the Witcher backstabbed the people he was with because he was hired by Prince Adrian, stole everything, and then fled, only to get cursed by this Prince Adrian, and he was on the Flying Stag, which was that ship that wrecked, and then the mage teleported them out of the ship, and they ended up in that laboratory where the mage ended up basically like enslaving him and torturing him and trying to make him just his captor, and then that's who we fought in that laboratory. If I have my story straight, which I don't I don't think I do, but let's see, what do we do? Gwent puts you to sleep, so I don't want to play Gwent. Goodness. I can either explore and so I can explore and try to knock off all of these question marks, which that's gonna take a long fucking time, and that'll be kind of boring for you. So I can continue the main story, and you can meet Yennefer for the first time. You can. We've already met her. And story-wise, Yennefer and Geralt have been separated for years at this point. Haven't spoken, haven't seen each other. There was a little fling with Triss Marigold, but that was only because Geralt's memory was wiped. And Triss has always had the hots for Geralt, and it's a whole ordeal. She was trying to take advantage of him. Triss is a hoe. Yennefer's the main chick. That's a story for a different time. Everything else It's like too high a level. I mean, I guess I could give it a try, but you want me to continue the main story? Yeah. Alright. Destination Skellige. I have to find a boat headed to Skellige. Who's the captain of this boat?
Not all of us did. Bloody pirates.
Hello?
You captain of this tub?
What's it to you?
I would not trust you to sail a boat, just so you know. If we're ever in a situation where one of us needs to sail a boat, I'm gonna be the captain.
I'm Skellige bound. Need to get there.
Start swimming. Islanders, the black ones, all attackers in those waters. No
Yeah,
one's
definitely
safe
not
from
trusting you to fly a plane
Plans are
either.
ready to deal. Leave you alone if you do.
I'm 100% confident I can fly a plane and land it in an emergency situation.
Wolverstone from the Atropos. A liar, a thief, and a bugger, that one. He might have parlayed with the sea swine.
I can keep it up in the air for sure.
In a pigsty most times.
I have before.
Golden sturgeon. Ask for Flask. Everyone knows him.
Look for the ship's captain at the Golden Sturgeon. I want to get my pilot license. That'd be pretty cool. I think it takes a while. I'm not too sure. I know pilots make a fuck ton of money though, but you gotta put in the hours because it takes a while to make a fuck ton of money.
You, Wolverstone, captain of the Atropos.
So you wanna know if I'm Atropos?
Yeah, that'd be a good little side quest.
No fucking clue, mate.
I need to get to Skellige.
My Atropos and me, we're due to sail for our Skellig, carrying grain. But that's hush-hush. Got any coin?
Yeah, that enough?
Hefty sack.
Oh my god, 1,000 gold just to get to Skellige.
Not sure you're ready. You can barely stand.
Know this, stranger. Captain Wolverstone
Skellige or Skellige? It's Skellige.
makes the rocking bearable. So, ready to set sail?
Let's go.
First, we must drink to the wind, to good fortune, and to the strength of my Atropos.
In honor of us finally meeting up with Yennefer, I'm gonna shotgun a beer. Alright, I'm back. Alright, the story's about to get real dark. Ow. Yep, knocked out.
Back off or I'll kill you.
I'm not afeard of dying.
Rob every corpse that washes up on shore?
Taken from a corpse ain't theft. I'm a man of the Isles. I don't reap, I don't sow. The waves bring me my harvest. On the Atropos, were you?
Yeah, thought the captain had a deal with you.
With us? Meaning who exactly? Might have arranged something with Lugos, but crack? Nay. Clearly should have, though. Outlander ships aren't welcome in these waters. What about you? What do you seek in Skellige, eh?
Agreed to meet a sorceress here. Yennefer of Vengerberg. She's supposed to be on Ord Skellig.
There's a wetcha Kertrolda. Croc's guest. Could be the one you're meeting.
Seen her? Know what the sorceress looks like?
Aye. Wears black and white. If not for her tits, you'd think she was a beached orca. Fact is, even those who see her for a wench would gladly push her out to sea, tits and all.
Man, these Skelligers, they have a way with words. I'm gonna defend my woman.
What's your name?
Steingrim.
Well, Steingrim, I don't like you. In fact, I feel like slapping you.
Go ahead, Drifter. You try. I can take you!
No, she's very modest. You'll see her soon enough, don't worry.
Had enough?
Best finish me now, cause you'll be fucked once I catch my breath.
It was a good fight. That's enough for now.
Know the way to Kertrolda?
Expect I'll find it.
Head north, then turn west towards the bay before you come to the bridge. You'll find the Jarl port side today. Your sorceress ought to be there too.
See?
Thanks. So
Just gotta beat the shit out of them. They'll change their tone. Roach's gotta be magic or something, because we definitely did not take Roach on the ship. Roach is a girl. Geralt only chooses mares, which are female horses. Let's see what this merchant has. Wait, why is my sword out? What are you saying? Oh my gosh, to?
Looking to buy?
Show me your wares.
Reading this guide book will unlock certain fast travel points. Oh, yes. Yeah, Roach is a girl.
So long.
Guy name, but girl horse.
Come, take a gander.
It doesn't, I don't think it says specifically, but probably the first horse Roach had was a dude. Was a male. What are male horses called? Stallions? Studs? I don't know. But it was hard to train and control. Mares are a lot easier to train
Let's go.
and control, so that's why he always chooses mares.
Can't I play today, Dad?
Got to go to the pool, you help a man in need.
Alright, get ready for some depressing shit after I figure out what this guy wants.
Sorry to trouble you, but I really have no choice.
What is it?
My ship was wrecked against a rocky shore during the last storm. I've lost everything.
How am I supposed to help?
I haven't even got the coin for the journey home, and with each day's delay, I draw closer to bankruptcy.
Might have guessed you'd come around to coin. So, need a loan? Or is it just alms you're after?
I shall pay you back every last copper, I swear it. You need only call on me at my address in Novigrad.
Fine, I'll help you. I visit Novigrad often enough. Might stop by, see how business is going.
Thank you. You'll find me in the Port District. My name's Johan Bonner.
See you later then.
I'm gonna find you, Yoan. Better give me my money. Alright. Off to my wife.
Our time amongst the...
You need not do this, child.
I know, but I want to.
Tis madness. Such a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed longer.
Silence. It is her decision.
Imagine he misses. How embarrassing would that be? There she is.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. The eulogy.
King Bran of Clan Tuirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now,
He lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together. That will be a good day.
You smell wonderful.
Geralt, we're at a funeral.
You smell wonderful at this funeral.
Skellige is its clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We've bade Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones. The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who hail Bran of Clan Twilsach dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
Come to the wake with me?
Gladly.
Feasts in Skellige, so predictable. Slobbering drunks, brazen boasting, and the inevitable rows that result.
Yeah, nothing like the banquets mages attend. Remember the one on Thanet?
You were there. How could I forget? I also remember excruciatingly well what happened after the banquet.
Reading my mind again?
What's more, I like what I see. Did you learn anything in Velen?
Velen. Awful place. Somehow Ciri wound up at the castle of the local ruler, a baron, self-proclaimed. This was after she was injured.
Injured? Was it serious?
Don't think so. Must have recovered because this baron sent her on to Novigrad. Think she was looking for you at the time. These witches Ciri came across, she was lucky to escape them.
Witches?
Creatures more like. Can't say exactly what they are, but they're dangerous. Very. Also ran into an old friend of ours in Velen, Kira.
What on earth is Kira Metz doing in that wasteland?
Hiding from witch hunters. Listen, she told me an elven mage had been there looking for Ciri.
Good. You'll need to tell me more when we have some time.
Been to Novigrad. Ciri was there, looking for a way to lift some curse. She's not there anymore.
You're certain?
Heard it from Dandelion, with no embellishments.
Do you know any more about this curse?
Not much. Ciri ran into some trouble, never finished what she went there to do. I recovered a phylactery. She was looking for a way to enchant it.
I'll look at it later.
How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ard Skellige a time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Ciri was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle? Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Krach.
White Wolf.
Greetings, Krach.
I shall see you at the wake, and I'll not accept any excuses. I've an important matter to discuss with you.
I shall wear black and white for the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 hunts.
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Krach, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately.
I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
Heard the elves were biting yesterday.
Ah!
Aye, aye.
Who are there? You looking for work by any chance?
Listen, Richard. Got us some weird diabling. You know, drowners. Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. Attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diablin attacked. There's Tove, too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none of it comes to mind. Those who see the beasts, meet him, well, they generally don't come back to dry land alive.
Let's talk about my pay first. A bit too modest for my taste.
That much? That's just... That's dear, it is. But could be worth it. All right, I'll pay you what you want.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times. It'll soon be over. Got my word on that.
Man needs worry. Needs ballast. River, don't eat so much.
Why the spit not?
Because if you get hit in your gut and those herrings get tangled in your entrails, there'll be no hope for you.
Serve our king worthily. Shouldn't eat or drink too much for a raid again. After though, rebel till you drop.
As we'll all meet King Bran and feast at his table and sing his praise.
He's prepared to have a tangent with me,
Oh.
eh? Hey!
I think I'm gonna call it here. Oh, I am very tired. Oh. Alright. Good night, everyone.